What's up, thugs and gangsters? I just wanted to have a quick fireside chat, not next to any fireplace, about willpower. So, just a quick little tidbit of advice and wisdom that I've accumulated over my 26 years of life. So right now, I am dieting currently, and willpower is a very finite resource. When you wake up, imagine you have like a gas tank of willpower. Like you're on full. You're at the max, tank's maxed out. But throughout the day, as you make decisions, as you avoid making bad decisions, and you turn things down, your willpower tank starts to lower and lower and lower. And then eventually you run out of willpower and you start making bad decisions like eating a tub of Ben & Jerry's because something upset you. But you're able to manipulate your environment in a way that maximizes the use of your willpower by not exerting your willpower. So, for example, currently I'm dieting, and in my apartment, I only have the foods that I would feel good eating, and that fits my macronutrients and fits my calories, and that I wouldn't have a problem with like binge overeating. So, for example, I don't have Ben & Jerry's or tubs of ice cream in my apartment. I did at one point, and after eating a couple pints, I realized that there's no way I didn't have enough willpower to only eat like a fourth of a serving. So after eating a couple pints, I nixed it, and right now in my apartment, all I have is essentially like meats, veggies, and some rice cakes, and that just makes it so much easier. So imagine if I had the Ben & Jerry's or Oreos or something, I would have to use up my tank of willpower to avoid eating those things, just to resist it. So it's a lot better to just manipulate your environment in a way that, so that you don't have to use your willpower, and you can use your willpower in different things. Like if you keep your reserves full and you go out to eat with a friend or something, you're more likely to not cave and getting like a super massive sundae or something. So if like today, if I didn't use is there any willpower to prevent eating a tub of Ben & Jerry's and I went out to eat with my friend, I'd be more likely, personally, to be able to turn down desserts and stuff. But if I was at home, like I work at home, if I was at home all day and there's a pint of Ben & Jerry's, I've been avoiding it all day, I would probably crack later on because like that's all I could think about. But if it's completely out of the equation, I don't even think about it. This applies to everything. Like I work from a computer, and a lot of people work on computers. So like things like Facebook and Reddit, like I'm not a monk. I will go on those things and I will just scroll and scroll and scroll. So in order to change my environment, I have blockers on my computer that block me from using those sites like Facebook or Reddit during certain hours of the day. So I don't have to exert the willpower of resisting using the website. Instead, I literally just cannot use the website. Things like that. Just changing your environment so that you don't have to exert willpower. You may have heard this before, like Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg. They wear the same clothes every day, so when they wake up, they don't have to use the willpower of just determining what they want to wear. They literally wear the same thing every day. That's, I believe, the reasoning of why they wear the same thing. It's so that they could use their brains and willpower to make better decisions or more important decisions other than what they're going to wear that day. So just wanted to share that quick tidbit of advice. If you're dieting, summer season right now, that's the most actionable tip. That's probably the best and most effective tip I can think about. If you're trying to diet, just get all the shit out of your house that you know you don't want to eat, or you know that you're going to feel bad eating. It's a lot easier than dealing with it. I know some of you may live with roommates or something. It'll be a little harder then, but if you live on your own, just get rid of the foods don't even bring the foods that you don't want to eat or you know you'll feel guilty eating. Don't even bring it back. Yeah, quick tidbit, manipulate your environment. Don't use your willpower for stupid choices. Save it for cool decisions, like whatever cool decisions or big decisions you have. Until tomorrow, peace, homies.